move on to the most famous segment. Has received rave reviews. Got us our 100 subscriber last week and counting, by the way.
Yes.
DIQUE.
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 You got anything you want to share for DIQUE?
DIQUE. The Boston Red Sox are considering Jason Varitek to be their fucking manager. DIQUE. And rumor has it that when he goes to argue with an umpire, he's gonna pull a battle versus A-Rod and keep his catcher's mask on to go attack the umpire because he's a little bitch.
Damn, man. You know what? I don't know if I'm comfortable with bringing in a guy like that to manage the Red Sox because I feel like people will get emotionally attached and maybe blindsided by some of the decisions. So rather just have a guy that like worked his way up the ranks, maybe was a third base coach for a little bit, you know, someone who has experience in drafting players and working with players.
I like where your head's at. And I've mentioned Rodney Linares, man, hired by Chaim Bloom with the Tampa Bay Rays, third base coach, responsible for guys like JD Martinez with the Boston Red Sox, responsible for guys like Jose Altuve, Kike Hernandez. The list goes on and 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 on. Maybe he should be the next manager.
Yeah. So here's another little DIQUE take for all you guys out there. So DIQUE, Zack Greinke is trying to sabotage the Astros World Series hopes from within the organization. Because I don't know if you noticed this, Manny.
Tell me more.
Zack Greinke has not been pitching great in the postseason. No. Can we agree?
I agree.
And then you get this little clip in the ALDS series where he confirms that he's going to throw a curveball to the batter. Did you see this? He was like,
and it was a bomb.
It's the deuce. It's the deuce, my guy. Here it comes. So DIQUE, he's doing stuff like that internally to sabotage the Astros playoff dreams or their World Series dreams. And it didn't work, obviously. They overcame that little incident, but never seen something like that before. It actually might have been the second time he's done it in the season.
He's done it a few times this season.
I don't think the result was a home run the other times, but in this case, I mean, he tells the guy he's throwing a curveball, and then he hangs it right down the middle.
It was Laureano, right? That hit the bomb? I think it was Laureano.
I think it was, yeah.
All right, so here's another one. DIQUE. The White Sox just fired Rick Renteria, and the GM, Rick Hahn. DIQUE says, quote, the ideal candidate will be someone who has experience in a championship organization in recent years. So, DIQUE, it might be Alex Cora.
What about Ozzie Guillen?
Well, that was shut down, apparently.
It was shut down. I know.
It could be. Yeah, DIQUE shut down, right? It could be AJ Hinch, DIQUE, because he has he has experience in a championship organization. But I have something to say about that. I think it has to be a Spanish-speaking manager. Like, I know that race shouldn't be a factor or any of that stuff, but think about the number of players on this team that speak strictly Spanish. You have Eloy Jimenez, Yo Moncada,
Luis Roberts.
Can you let me talk, man? Shit.
All right, man.
Damn.
That's your DIQUE,
right? Just kidding. But DIQUE, I'm thinking it might be Alex Cora.
I can see that happening. Yeah. So
or it could or he could go back to the Red Sox. DIQUE.
I think I would appreciate him coming back to the Red Sox. Yeah, man.
I mean,
I like him. I like the guy. So I don't know if you noticed this, but after Game 5, in which Garrett Cole, what did you think about? We didn't even speak about that, but what did you think about that Garrett Cole performance? By the way,
great performance. This is why you hired this guy, and I know that Brett Gardner bailed him out with that home run when he robbed that home run.
Yeah,
but that's exactly what you paid for, man. A guy that you can rely on 3 days rest. He's never done that before.
It seems
he looked a little shaky in the first inning, and I think it was
it was only really the first inning that he looked shaky, and then he gave up that home run.
Yeah, he had a bat. I think it was a battle with a Rosarina. Was it a Rosarina? Yeah, it was a battle against Rosarina, and it ended up being a home run. It was similar to to the Chapman home run.
I feel
think.
like he had a battle against Yandy Diaz.
And
It
he
was like
struck him out with a high fastball.
he eventually struck him out, but it was like a 11 pitch at bat or something. I don't know, man. But after the game, Trevor Bauer, aka the #1 Astros troll, for all the Astros players that were on the 2019, 18, 17 roster, seems like the guy doesn't give up an inch when it comes to that type of stuff. Tweeted out a very nice tweet in support of Garrett Cole, calling him a competitor and all this and that. That's because he doesn't want to leave any money on the table in case he signs with the Yankees. And right now, Garrett Cole is the Yankees' prize possession. And if you want to get on the Yankees, you got to make it right with a guy like Garrett Cole. So I feel like Trevor Bauer is just, trying to make amends with anything that would stop him from signing with the Yankees in case that comes up.
Have you ever seen a guy enjoy free agency so much?
In Trevor Bauer's case?
Yeah. Every day he's posting a picture about where he's going next. And
yeah,
I heard this team needs a pitcher, or you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen somebody talk so much.
All the Trevor Bauer stuff is cool and funny now, but what is he gonna be like the day he faces like some turmoil or some defeat? That's when we'll see like how he handles that, I
don't know, man. We got any other DQs for us?
Well, I don't know if you saw the NBA Finals last night, Manny.
Unfortunately, I was on the road, but I was listening to it on the radio.
Well, if you're a fan of basketball in the NBA Finals and LeBron James, you might have noticed a reappearing character in the background, one by the name of J.R. Smith. What is J.R. Smith? What is J.R. Smith doing on the Lakers team in the finals, in another finals appearance?
Let's hear it, man. What is it?
Apparently, DIQUE, this guy has the only dirt on LeBron James, dirt that will make LeBron James' image tarnish. That's why LeBron, the GM, keeps signing him onto his rosters.
Wasn't there a beef DIQUE between Rondo and LeBron too? Like, how did they end up together eventually?
There was beef, man. When he was on the Celtics did not like LeBron.
No.
When they were the big three. Not that Rondo was part of that big three, but he was part of that team. I don't know, man. I guess money talks. DIQUE.
Tell us about your Bills, the Buffalo Bills.
So
as we call them, are they the real deal, or are they just like like DIQUE, the real deal?
So I think first, let me just say, the Tennessee Titans, DIQUE, were not following protocol at all when it came to COVID testing and social distancing.
DIQUE because they were scared of the Bills. DIQUE.
Well, this was like 2 weeks ago. So
never mind. I take it back.
So they kept testing positive for COVID to the point where they had to cancel their game. I think they took it as a bye week for that week. And the Bills game, who they were supposed to play the Bills this Sunday, that game got moved to tomorrow, Tuesday. So first time in my life that there's a NFL game on a Tuesday night. If we beat the Titans, I would say yes, we are the real deal. If we lose to the Titans, I would say we need to wait a little longer.
I think you're gonna beat the Titans. I think you're gonna be fine. Aren't there like players that aren't gonna play because of COVID on the Titans?
Maybe. I really have not looked deep into it. I'm more of a game day guy.
Let me rephrase that. There's some players on the Titans that aren't gonna play. Is this true?
Well, if there are, I hope Derrick Henry's one of them because he's insanely giant. And it's hard.
But the Bills
are 4-0. Any of my
guys.
I don't want him hurting any of my guys. Yeah, man. The Bills are 4-0, man.
I might have to jump on the bandwagon while my Giants.
Please do, man. There ain't too many Bill fans. I don't have too many Bill friends. I don't think I have one Bills fan friend. So jump on the bandwagon. We'll have a grand old time. We're good. We're gonna be good for the next 5 years. I can tell you that.
When I return to Giants fandom next season, we might have the first pick. If you're the Giants, do you pick that quarterback that everybody's talking about? Or do you have faith in Danny Dimes? You try to trade that and try to get like an elite blocker or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough because right, you don't really know what I'm not gonna call him Danny Dimes. You don't really know what Daniel Jones could be because the Giants are just so terrible. But
yeah,
I do see a lot of people complaining about how Daniel Jones keeps dropping the ball, and every time I see Trevor Lawrence on a headline somewhere, he's just dominating. So I'd probably go with Trevor Lawrence, man. Yeah, that quarterback, Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Yeah, right. Sunshine, good one.
Yeah,
good movie. Does he look like him or something? DK?
They just have hair. They
Okay.
just have the hair, man. Sunshine.
I see it. Yep, I see it. 100%. Yeah. Okay.
Plus,
All
Trevor
right.
Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is an NFL name. Daniel Jones is more like I don't know.
Danny Dimes, man.
Nah, man, just stop.
Danny Dimes. Woo. All right, let's.
It stinks in here, man. Woo, it stinks.
Woo, fo, que bajo. All right. Fo's a great word, by the way. You guys should
it is.
that. Love that word. Fo, right? Like, who came up with that? Fo. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it for the show. Follow me at Manigo3. Follow Luis at Hova Mojo. Follow the show at WT The Show. We're undergoing a name change, but we're struggling, guys. So help us out. We have a few ideas out there. Major League Podcast, but that's taken. But we could try to rob it. Yeah. Big League Podcast. Bon Chao. Give you baseball news in 3 strikes. Get it? There's a lot of ideas out there, but tell us your ideas in the comment section, and we might consider it. And that's it.
Take care.
Peace.